Again, it comes back to the so-called gatekeepers of music. It's like there is a certain type of music they want to push out of the country. Let's not lie to each other. When you were in Kenya and we went to the club, you were the only person who was playing Kenyan music.
True.
Local DJs were not even playing Kenyan music. It's like there's that thing, DJ, and we will ask the DJs why you're not playing Kenyan music. They will say ati mafans or like, no, mbona Sani amecheza na mafans are enjoying the music.
Yeah.
And then it boils down to the manager wants us to be competitive, and by being competitive, every other person is playing Nigerian music, going to play Nigerian music. We go to Kenyan radio, it's the same thing. They choose certain sounds on which they want to play on the radio. They don't give everybody that chance. So do you think do we have that capacity to actually allow that Kenyan Amapiano to grow? Because it will be painful for some of these people to switch so that they can be able to give you that music that you want to listen. It's going to be painful. Are we going to give it its chance to grow and explode? Because Gengeton came, it embedded itself, but it was never given a chance to grow and go higher the way Kenyan hip-hop and Kenya Afropop have been given that chance.
Yeah, so if an artist comes out with a track that's got this Amapiano beat, because it's a vibe right now, and it gets airplay, and people connect with it, and it goes viral. Let's just say there's a tune that comes out and it connects, right? It hits. The chances of it hitting are higher because everyone is listening to Amapiano, and you're going to do something Amapiano. And if it hits, let's say an artist like Major, I'm just going to use him as an example, comes up with an Amapiano song, and it goes viral. Now people will be wondering, who is Major? How many times have you heard a new song and you're like, man, this thing is popping. Who is this? And then you go looking for other songs by that person.
Yes, that happens a lot.
Yes.
That happens a lot. So because of that, when something is popping, the world is recognizing a vibe, a beat. Use it as a gateway.
Okay. So I'm gonna restructure this question a bit because there's a lot of artists who are gonna listen to this, and you know they're gonna come for you, Sunny.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna come for you, Sunny. So
he ready.
So when we look at, for example, like Bongo, for example, they have embraced this Amapiano sound, and I think even before embracing it, they started doing collabos with Amapiano artists. You remember, like there was Mario. I would not call Shoma Josie necessarily an Amapiano artist, but Mario
South Africa, yeah.
Yeah, Mario did a collabo with Shoma Josie.
Yeah.
And then there was a collabo that Diamond did with Focalistic. Ile Godoro Tumeloeka Maji. It had that South African, vibe in it.
Oh, actually, that was a full Amapiano song.
There was a full Amapiano song.
Yeah.
But they were singing in Swahili, and there was actually an Amapiano artist in the song. But now they've totally shifted. You're seeing the likes of Jukes and others, the Zuchus doing, full Amapiano songs. And those songs are doing well. So here's my question to you, because I think the issue, in Kenya and with Kenyan artists is that, we're not making as much money as we're seeing these other artists making. So if we were to embrace that Amapiano sound, like DJ Shinsky said in his post, and as you agree with him, do you feel that, let's say just Kenyan artists go all out and embrace that Amapiano vibe? Do you think that's gonna grow our music? Because all we are looking is for growth of our industry, growth of our music, whereby it's easy for artists to get big crowds, it's easy for them to get gigs in other countries, easy for them to get crowds in other countries. Will it grow our music in that way if we were to embrace this Amapiano sound, in your opinion?
I think it would. And my reasoning behind that is, at first, the artists require a higher level of recognition.
Okay.
Right? Now, if we're going to keep cooking with the same recipe and expect a different taste, we're not going to get the higher level of recognition unless we embrace a global sound.
Okay.
Right? Rihanna. When Rihanna came into the music industry, you remember Ponde Replay?
Yes. Very Caribbean sound.
Very common beat.
Yeah.
That's a very Caribbean beat, but also Caribbean, but also very, very cookie cutter Caribbean.
Yeah.
It wasn't a very deep, it wasn't a...
It was just a rhythm, another Caribbean
Exactly.
rhythm.
She just took a very popular rhythm and that got her going. And then Kina Rude Boy, all those things. She went with that sound first.
Yes.
And then she got the recognition before she could come up with Umbrella,
yeah.
all these other renditions of her songs, that then, now she can come up with a song if she decides to, but when she started coming up with other songs, and when she was blowing up, when she was at her peak, Rihanna's come up with a song. Oh man, I gotta listen to it. At that point, it doesn't have a Caribbean vibe at all.
Absolutely.
It has gone completely on another direction.
Yeah.
But that beat, that vibe playing in the clubs all the time was a gateway. And at that time, that was the global sound that was being recognized, that people were partying with, right? So why can't we take a sound that the audience has a gateway, the audience is really vibing with, and use it as a gateway into getting the recognition that we want?
Okay, all right. Let me read some quick comments here, because
ni mob sana.
Hizo comments ni mob, because not keep it up was
So Apa, you know, like Pablo is asking, is there a genre that you're gonna quickly answer Pablo, then I'm gonna keep reading the comments. He's asking, is there a genre that DJ Sunny finds hard to DJ?
Nothing is hard in this world.
Nothing is hard in this world. Good answer.
Except a hard drive.
Okay. And then
that's hard.
Well, nothing is hard in this world except a hard drive.
Dad joke inatoka sana.
Boss, me, I was already in the gutter with that one.
I know, there's a gutter version, but I'm keeping it PG.
Yeah, then shout out to Dr. Moses Osoro, oncologist, ex-Nigerian, ex-cube mate of mine, all the way from Texas. Karibu sana on the OneMicShow.
Satellite.
Gengeton, DJ Tucha says, Gengeton stagnated. Do people beat it to the ground? The artists are young and needed guidance, but all they got was attacks. So that's DJ Tucha's opinion. And then, let me say, Ida is saying, but Nonini is still in it with Gengeton in 2023. It's really just knowing what works for you. And then Nonini says correction, my dear, genge.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
What do I say?
Aida namwambia ingia kwa upole, you know what I mean. And then I see Nonini says it might get confused in the translation. Na hapa Slea anasema is asking one mic, I can't remember the artist name and the name of the song.
There's an amapiano, siji
Lunje amapiano.
Okay.
There's one, yes.
Okay.
There's
so there's already some Kenyans embracing the amapiano.
Abandu banje mulembe muno.
Yeah.